Welcome back, board members. It's time to take a seat at the table. It's another Solo Play Monday at the boardroom here at Boardroom Gamer. I'm going back to Terraforming Mars. I did this game solo a long time ago, back before we had a studio, back before we had lights, back before cameras were invented, and the internet. So what I did then was do the Prelude expansion, and I'm doing the Prelude expansion again. This time I've pre-dealt my corporation. I've pre-dealt my Prelude cards. I've already chosen them. And crazy enough, I came up with all money. It's absolutely bonkers. I have the Creditor, which gave me 57 starting credits. And anytime I play a card that's 20 or more cost, I get 4 credits in rebate. And the Allied Bank showed up for the Prelude, which gave me 4 on my income meter and an additional 3 credits. And then the last one was the Business Empire, which gave me 6 income, but it takes away 6 initial credits. So it all turned out to be about money. And I'm going to best this game. I'm using the Prelude solo rules, which is I have 14 rounds to get to 63 TR. It's terraforming rating, I believe, is what that is. I have 14 rounds to get to terraforming rating 63. Now, what my plan is for this game is to challenge our good buddy Troy to do a solo run of this as well, to see if he can beat my score. I don't know that I'm going to make 63. I did do a trial run earlier to get everything worked out, to remember, no, I don't get to start with oxygen. I don't get to start with temperature. I do have to put my cube on solo rule here. See if A, I get to 63, and if I don't, see if he gets to 63 on a future Solo Play Monday. So here we go. I have to choose between my 10 cards yet. Fusion Power, so let me see if I have some spots. There we go, Fusion Power here. Requires 2 energy tags and our power tags, and if I do get it, I will get 3 energy income. Oh, here's another one, Power Grid. This one just says increase my energy production 1 step for each power tag I have. So I can generate a lot of energy and a lot of income with some of these cards. So I think I have my cards, max 4. Yep, I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards out of 10 that I'm keeping. My discard's face down, so that's going to cost me 15 credits. So I'll pay 10, 20, and get 5 back. So I'm starting the game with 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 39 credits, and I have a 10 income production. I don't have any other production, so I have to get those machines running. So let's see what we can do. It is round 1 on the board. I only have, let's see, can you see I can move it. I only have, so I don't know if you knew this, but I only have 14 turns to get my cube all the way across the board to that 63 mark. So here we go. All right. I think the first thing I have to do is put some power in place. Pay 10 for nuclear power plant. It's just 10 credits, and I lose 2 income, but I gain 3 energy income. So I lose 2 monetary, but I gain 3 energy. Energy is used to provide heat. Heat is used to heat up the planet. That melts some ice caps to get some water on the planet. So that costs 10. Okay. I'm going to do the Natural Preserve. Now this card, I can't have any more than 4% oxygen. So I have 0. I'm going to place this tile next to no other tile, and then I gain 1 income production. So I take this tile, and I place it next to 0 other tiles. And when I do that, I get the reward that's printed on the space. So I'm gonna do. Oh, it's next to that tile. I can't. They were smart. They knew what they were doing. Okay, I'm gonna do it here. I'll generate 2 iron income. Replacing that tile there. 1, 2. That's the reward. And then its ability is I gain 1 credit income during the income phase. So I will do industrial microbes. It costs 12, and I get to increase my energy production and my steel production 1 step each. So energy production goes to 4, steel goes to 3. That's going to come in handy starting next turn. Start looking for cards that use that for purchasing power. I guess what I'm going to do is use some of this money to do what are called standard projects, and they are raise my power plant or hit the planet with an asteroid, which will warm up the planet. I can place a lake for 18. I can place a forest for 23. And I'll get 4 back if I do that, because anything I do that costs 20 rebates me 4. But I have to have the money to be able to pay for it. I can buy a city, which will then up my income 1. And then cities also provide points for scoring at the end of the game. Each greenery tile is worth 1, and each city tile is worth 1 for each greenery around it. So that's something to consider too. I think I will. Wow, what do I do with that money? I don't want to skip this turn, but I don't want to waste the money. I think I'm just going to go ahead and skip the turn and try to generate some new cards that work with these. So the round marker moves to number 2. I get income equal to my terraforming rating, which is 14, plus my money here, which is 9. So 14 and 9 is 23. 21, 2, 3. Then I get 2 steel, and then I generate 4 energy. Now, if I had energy at the beginning of that, it would have converted into heat, but I didn't have any energy at the time. Now, the phase is research phase, where I choose 4 cards or draw 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. And out of these 4 cards, I choose which to keep and which to not keep. Look at this. This is ridiculous. This card says it requires 7 science tags in play. That means I have to have at least 7 cards in play already, and they all have to have a science symbol on them, so that's not going to happen for a very long time. I'm not buying that card. I'm going to keep 2 of these 4 cards that I drew, paying 3 each, so that's 5, 6. Ooh, okay, here's the plan. Unfortunately, I wanted to do a little bit more with my power generation, but here we go. I'm going to go ahead and play Power Grid. Power Grid says, increase my energy production 1 step for each power tag I have, including this. I'm going to pay 18, which is 2 10s, get 2 back. And then I generate 2 energy. 1, 2. Now I can play fusion power. What's cool about this is it has a steel building tag, so I can use my steel production to lower the cost of this. So they cost 14. So when I pay these, they're worth 2 each. 2, 4. And now I just have to pay 10 more, which is the big cube here. 14. And its ability says, increase my energy 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Why I did that was because I have pulled a robotic workforce card. Robotic workforce says, copy a steel building. Well, I just played the fusion power, which gave me 3 energy, so I'm going to pay 9 credits to build a robotic workforce and copy that one and get 3 more energy production. 1 takes me to 10. 2, 3 takes me to 12. Now this is going to pop off very, very soon. I have a decent money production, I have a decent energy production, I have some steel production. I need to start getting some plant and titanium in it, and we'll be doing A-okay. That's where I messed up during my practice round. I only have $4 or 4 credits left. It's not enough to do anything. I could sell 1 card for 1 credit, but I'm going to hang on to this card because I kind of like it. Takes us into the next. These are generations, by the way, so 3 generations have passed, and these people have seemed to have done nothing. When you, before that happens, it's the production phase. So now all energy gets converted to heat. Then you produce. So I produce 12 energy, 10, 11, 12. I produce no plants, no titanium. I produce 2 steel, 3 steel. And I produce 14 plus 9 is 23 credits. 20, 1, 2, 3. That's the production phase. Now is the draw phase or research phase where I pick 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the big old stack here, and decide which to keep. When you play okay, let's take a look at some of these. Mars University. When I play a science tag, including this, I may discard a card from my hand to draw a card. If it gets late game and a card becomes useless. The Great Escarpment Consortium requires that I have production. I can decrease any player's steel production 1 step, and I increase my own 1 step. Now the solo rules state that I have unlimited players to steal stuff from. So that's kind of nice. So that one I'm definitely taking. House printing. This one, it increases my steel production 1 step. And it's a steel building, so I can pay those steel cubes to lower its cost. And the last one here increases my energy step yet again, 1 step, and I gain 2 titanium. Now titanium works much like steel, where I can pay titanium to lower the cost of titanium cards. I think, though, I have to give that card up, because I think where I ran into a trap last time is I kept buying all the cards that I kept drawing because I liked them all, and I ran out of money to actually play them. So I'm going to keep it in check and only keep 2 cards, which costs me 6. So I'll pay 10, getting 4 back. I'll take a 5 and discard 1. Now that that's handled, let's do some fun stuff. I'm going to play Protected Valley. Now this card costs a lot. It costs 23, but I'm going to get a rebate of 4. Oh, do I even have 23? 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't. I only have 21. Oh, but. Big but. It's a steel card, so I can lower it. So let's do it. I need to come up to 23. 2, 4, 6. So now I only need 17, 10, 15, 16, 17. Since the card costs more than 20, I get 4 credits rebate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I increase my income production by 2, 10, go up to 11, and I get to place a tree on the board. What's cool about this is it says I have to place it on a greenery tile on an area reserved for ocean, which are the bluer spaces here. And when I place it, I'll put my cube on it to claim it, and I'll also get the reward. I could place it here and just start getting titanium production right away, and I think that's what I should probably do. Because this doesn't give me, oh no, it doesn't give me titanium. Yeah, it does. But I think I want plants. So that's one of the things I didn't do last game. So I place it there, I put my cube on it, and I gain 2 plants. Plants. Okay. I'm down to 8. Oh, increase the oxygen when I place, that's what that little symbol is. Increase the oxygen. Anytime I increase oxygen, place a lake, or the temperature, I gain 1 terraform rating. And now I will move on to generation 3. Production. Heat or energy becomes heat. And then I generate 12 energy. 10, 12. I generate 3 steel. And now I have 11 income plus my terraforming rating, so 26. 10, 25, 6. Okay. Drawing 4 cards to see if there's any worth keeping. Definitely not Inventor's Guild, but I love the card, so I'm going to show it. Here we are inventoring. Look at the top card and either buy it or discard it. I mean, if you really need the science tag, sure. I might buy this for long term. Moss. I have to have 3 oceans in play. I lose 1 plant but gain 1 plant production. So I'll gain 1 plant every round by spending 1 plant. So basically I put the plant in the ground and it keeps producing. Then business contacts. That's not bad. Look at the top 4 cards from the deck, take 2 of them into my hand and discard the other 2. So if I kept this card, it would cost me 3. Then 7 to play it, that would be 10. It would cost me 10 to get 2 of the next 4 cards, which would only normally cost me 6. So no thank you. I have to be very, very, very cost conscious. And the last is insects. It requires that we have 6% oxygen, which is not right now. So I think I'm going to just say no to any of these cards. Really, really save my money. See if I can do something important here. Okay, first let me show you how to heat up the planet. I take the heat from here, and for 8, I get to heat up the planet. So I'm going to spend 12, 14, I have 16 here. So I'm going to heat up the planet twice. That's the only thing heat is good for. So heat it up once, my terraforming goes up. I heat it up again, my terraforming goes up. Trying to get to 63. Only 46 to go. I'm going to play the house printer. Costs 10. So I'm going to lower that by 2, 4, 6. And pay 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that raises my steel production 1 step to 4. I just don't see the value of this card. So let me see what else I can do with this money. I need to get a lake out there. Get my terraforming up, get more plants. So let's do that. It costs me 18 for a lake. So here's 20, getting 2 back. It costs 18, and I get to place a lake. And I can place Ricky Lake on any lake space. So why not here and get 2 free cards? Oh, nope. When I have a claimed space, I have to now start going adjacent to it. However, once I get to the end of this lake, only lakes can go on blue spots, and lakes can only go on blue spots, so then I can jump around. But because I put that there, I have to keep going. 2 more plants for the plant bank. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 to spend. I could spend 11 on a power plant, but I don't see the benefit there. Just don't need this card. I'm going to sell this card for 1 as part of the standard projects. And that's it for this round. It's tough. Game kind of does ramp up, but it doesn't ramp up that quick. So production phase, I move these 12 energy into heat. Then I generate 12 more energy. I generate 4 now, steel. And I am at 7. Oh, did I move this when I placed the lake? Don't remember. I'm going to 18. I'll have to check on the replay, but I don't think I did. 18 plus 11 is 29, so I'll take 30 and put 1 back. For income, draw 4 cards, see what we get. I think it's time that I do some things from the board, because take a look at some of these requirements. 3 science tags. Well, I have 3 science tags. Never mind. That's good. But to draw 2 cards, that's not worth it. Or is it? I need better cards. That's 20. That's a lot of money, though. Well, wait a minute. I get 4 in rebates. I'm not keeping this card. Wave power requires 3 oceans. I think I'm going to keep that one because it's cheap. It's worth victory points. So wave power says requires 3 oceans. It only costs 8, and it ups my energy production, and it gives me a victory point. So I may keep that one. I'm going to go ahead and keep 2 out of these 4 cards. Costs me 6. And I'm going to go ahead and play AI Central. It costs 21, but it's a steel building, So I get to lower that by 8 because I have 4 steel. So the good news is it's 8 from here, 13 from here, 10, 1, 2, 3. And since it costs more than 20, I get a 4 credit rebate. Its ability says draw 2 cards. Oh, and I lose an energy production. So I don't know that that was worth it. But I need some better cards. I'm going to sell 1 card for 1 credit. And I drew a space station. It costs 10, but when I play space cards, anything that has this symbol, they cost me 2 less. And I haven't started playing space cards yet, so this one costs me 8. 10 gets me back 2. Let's see here. I need to plant another forest. But can I afford it? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nope. I can afford another lake though. Let's do it. A lake is 18, so that's everything but 2. I'll place it here to get 2 more plants. I have 6 plants, and I move up my terraforming rating for the lake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I was able to figure it out by noting I went up here 1, down there 2, and 2 lakes. That's 5. Okay. The reason you get plants, by the way, is when you plant a tree, you get oxygen. You pay 8 plants to plant a forest. I don't have money for this card, so we go on to number 5. Oof. Oh wait, no I don't. No I don't. I have 12 still to spend here. I'm going to spend 8, back 2, and raise the temperature by 1, which moves this. And then that bonus means I get to start generating heat income, which is really, really nice. When you start to combine that with your energy in generation, it works really, really well. That's all I can do. So I move to 5. I move all my energy, stored energy becomes heat. I generate 11 energy, 10, 11, but I generate now 1 heat because of that. Still no plants, I gotta fix that. No titanium, I gotta fix that. 4 steel, that's come in handy lately. And now that I'm at terraforming 20, I get 20, 30, 31 income. So that is 31. Now, I draw 4 cards. Oh boy. Oh, I can... This is a... Okay, I'm going to go back to showing you this card. I forgot about these blue cards. This is a action ability. I can exhaust this to do that once per turn. I forgot about that. That is way more powerful. I'm so glad I spent the 21 on that. Yep, I'll keep this one. Okay, I'm keeping all 3 of these, which cost me 9. Paying 10. Bring this back. All right, guys. Here we go. This is going to be kind of a neat combo. First thing to play is the power infrastructure. It states, well, it costs 4, but I can use 2 of my steel production just to play it by itself. Once per turn, I can spend any amount of energy and convert that much into money. So I generate 11 energy and I generate 11 money. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 4 for this card. And then my AI Central lets me, once per turn, draw 2 cards, which is really, really nice. I'm going to sell that one for sure. I'm going to show you why I'm selling this one. This is one from the Prelude expansion. It says, build a lava tube settlement. Place a city on a volcanic area only. And I'd have to draw the card that lets me play a volcano area and then play this on it. So that's just not going to happen. So definitely going to sell that card. I'm actually going to sell it right now for 1. Okay. So now, Combo number 5. Cupola City. Max 9% oxygen. I'm fine. I'm only at 1. I'm going to lower my energy production by 1 and raise my income by 3. So it cost me 16, but it's a steel building. So 2, 4 means I need 12 more. 10, 11, 12. I lower my energy to 10. Raise my income to 14. And then I place a city. So, gotta be adjacent to something I control. There. Cube goes on it here. And I get 2 plants because I covered up 2 plants, which gives me 8 plants. For 8 plants, you better believe I'm going to place a forest. Get rid of all these plants. And place some happy little trees. Oh, by the way, nobody controls lakes. So had I not done this, I could have put that. Well, I had to put this here, so I have to put them here, 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 or here. So I can't put it here, though, because I control this one now. And so I still have to keep my red token chain going. That being said, I may as well go here to try to get to this 2-plant location. Cities are worth 1 point for every adjacent forest at the end of the game, which is nice. And that raises the oxygen and raises my TR. The next thing I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the hit for paying my last 10 bucks, generate 3 income production. I think that's super worth it. So pay this 10, and now my income goes to 17. I'm going to spend 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 heat to raise the temperature twice. Once, twice, which raises the TR twice. And I also raise my heat income once. I'm getting there. I'm getting some oxygen. I'm getting some lakes. Getting some temperature built up. I don't have enough lakes for this. I could spend this to turn to, I could spend energy to turn it into money once per turn, but I don't think I want to. You know what I will do? I will do that. Power infrastructure says once per turn I can transfer power into money, because we all know, at the end of the day, money is power, but the other isn't the way around. All right. I want to make sure 8 comes over, and I have 11, so I'm going to take 3. 1, I'll just take, 2, 3, so there'll be 8 there. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 1 more, because there'll be 8 here. Perfect. I think that will do it for this round. Reset my 2 one-time ability cards, and now move energy into heat. Generate 2 heat per my income. Generate 10 energy because of my income. Generate 4 steel. Now I have 17 plus 23 is 40 credits income. Now I'm making some money. And 4 cards. Don't know if I moved this. I don't think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Oh boy, wish it was warmer. I have a look at this card. If it was -4 degrees or warmer, I would get to up my plant income by 3 steps and gain 1 more plant. I think that's a good card to hold on to, though, anyway. So that costs 3. That's so rough. That's so good. Arrow-baked and ammonia asteroid. Add 2 microbes to another card. and then increase my heat by 3 steps and my plant production 1 step. I think I'm going to keep that and play it this round. And the another card I'm going to keep, I believe, is immigration shuttles. It costs 31, but increases my production, my money production by 5. So, was I keeping this one, the trees? Yeah, 3, 6, 9. Am I keeping 9? Do I keep the trees? The temperature right now is only -20. I have a long way to go to get it up to -4 degrees, which means that card's going to sit in my hand. I'm like investing $3 in it now for a long, long, long time from now. All right, I think I'm going to save the trees. Save the trees. I'm going to save the ammonia asteroid, save the satellite, but get rid of that immigration shuttle. So that's 9. It cost me 9 to do all that. Okay, so the real question is, let's start heating it up. Pay 8 heat to raise the temperature, thus raising this to 24. I feel like I'm a third of the way there. Of course, I started an eighth of the way there, so I don't know that I'm making much headway here. I'm going to go ahead and play the aerobagged asteroid. It costs a lot. It costs 26, but I get a space tag. Or I'm sorry, yeah, a space tag. So there's that. So 26. It costs 2 less because of my space tag, though. So 24, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. But since it costs more than 20, I get 4 back. So I'll just keep the 4, which is awesome. When it comes into play, I generate 3 heat income. 1, 2, 3. And I get a plant income. Starting to make little herbs. Okay, let's do it. Let's do satellites right now. It costs 10. It says, increase my ME production for 1 step for each space tag I have, including this. Well, I now have, with this one, 3 space tags. And it has a space tag, so it costs 2 less. So it only costs me 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play that, and it gives me 3 more income. 1, 2, I'm now at 20. Credit income, which is a beautiful thing, but I can't afford the other things in my hand, as it always seems to be. I will go to number 7, halfway point. See how this turns out, but I'm at the halfway point. So we start by moving energy into heat. Then I generate 5 heat now, which is awesome. Then I generate 10 energy. I generate a plant, a seedling, a morphling. 4 more steel, which takes me to 8. A whopping 44 credits. 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. 44, so that gives me 54 credits. Got some money to spend this turn, and I got to make it count. Draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I got the Noctis City card, which is a good one. It lets me build Noctis City proper. Some cities actually are printed on the board, so I take this very city and I put it there. Actually, it's not this particular one, though, because you still get to claim it as mine. So, anyhow, so let's start taking a look at these. A nuclear zone. Cost 10. Place this tile and raise the temperature 2 steps. I lose a couple of victory points because I'm nuking the planet, but I'm getting the job done. So I'm really thinking about keeping that one. Building industries. It's a steel production, or it's a steel building, and it ups my steel production by 2. So lowering costs of a lot of other stuff. Then there's Noctis City, which increases my income production by 3 and lowers my energy by 1, though. So that's, I'm using the energy that I'm generating to power these cities is kind of the theme there. So those are 3 cards. I don't think I'm going to keep this one. It just lets me draw a card and gives me a victory point. It's going to cost me, I mean, that's going to cost me 12 in the long run. Well, -2, so 10 in the long run to draw a card. It doesn't really make sense. So I'm not going to keep that one. Will I keep these other 3? I really like to nuke the planet, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep 2 of them and pay 6. 10, 4 back. So speaking of nuking the planet, I have 16 to spend of heat. I'm going to raise this twice and raise this twice. So the planet's warming up. Good thing I saved the trees. Just got to get that -4. I'm going to lunar beam it. Let's get this thing out there. Costs 13, lowers my income by 2, raises my heat and energy by 2. So I have the income to sacrifice for that. So 13 for that one. 11, 12, 13. I'm okay with that. -2 on income, I'm down to 18. But +2 on heat and +2 on energy. So 5 to 7. If I'm generating 8 heat per round, that's heating up the planet once every turn by itself, not to mention the extra energy. I'm going to use my AI Central to draw 2 cards, my free action for the turn. Okay, these are neat. A Radchem factory. Cost 8, but I can use my steel. Nuke it, I'm gonna nuke it. I lower my energy production by 1, but I raise my TR by 2, which is what I'm trying to get to, is 63, so that's kind of a cool card. And the second one I drew is Black Polar Dust. Can't be healthy either. I lower my income by 2 and raise heat by 3 and place an ocean. So I'm gonna start with that one. Playing that one right now for 15. 10, 15. And I lower this by 2, go down to 16 income, but I raise my heat by 3. 1, 2, 3, that's 10 heat. I am heating up this planet. Place a water. I think I'm gonna put it, where do I want to put it? 2 more cards is always good. They have no other water space that's adjacent to things I own, so now I get to, yeah, let's take 2 more cards. This game is all about cards. Ooh. I drew Miranda Resort. When played, I get 1 income production for every Earth tag I have, but I only have 2 Earth tags on the board. So, I mean, I drew the cards for free, so I'm keeping them. And then I also got Heat Trappers. Lower it by 2, my heat, and raise my energy by 1. I would never play that. My heat and energy is so good. So let me sell that back for 1. Then I have my third thing. I can finally play a thing. So excited. I had to have 3 oceans in play to play this card. It costs 8. And I can increase my energy by 1. So let's see if I want to do that. Or, oh, you know, I was going to blow up the planet, wasn't I? 16, 18. So yes, let's nuke the planet before I forget. Cost 10. Place the nuke. Raise the temperature twice. Lose 2 victory points. I'm not a fan of that, but let's do it. 10. And I place this. So why not place it here? I'll get a plant and a titanium. 1 titanium, 1 plant. And I heat this puppy up to -10. Get a bonus for ocean. Tell me about that. Oh, yes. Wait, for ocean. No. I mean, I got the bonus for this ocean. I drew 2 cards. But I just heated the planet twice, so that goes up twice. So I'm wondering what bonus for ocean if I missed it. I am good at missing it. I'm going to play Noctis City. Costs 18, but I have a lot of steel. So the steel I'm going to use is 10, 12, 14, 16, and then 2 of these, which gives me 8 back. 5, 1, 2, 3. This, I lower energy by 1, increase money by 3. 1, 2, 3. And I place Noctis City. Aren't you getting something just for placing the ocean? I did, yes. It depends on what I cover. I got 2 cards for that ocean, I got some plants for that ocean, and some plants for that ocean. Just like Noctis City here, I'm going to get 2 plants for placing it here. I'm at 4 plants. I have 9 resources left, which will allow me to play the Rad Chem Factory. Costs 8. You know, I should probably save this for when I have steel, because I can just pay 4 steel for this instead of $8. So instead, I'll finally play Wave Power. It costs 8, and I generate 1 more energy. And it helps, it hits an extra victory point, so it'll help take away them being mad at me for nuking the planet. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 for 1 energy production. I don't know if that was really worth the 8, though. I got to think about that one. Okay, transfer all energy to heat. Gain 10 heat. Gain 12 energy. Gain a plant, seedling. Gain 4 steel. 28 plus 19 is 38, 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 45, 46, 47. This moves to number 8. Oh man, it's getting real. Reset my blue cards for my turn abilities. And draw 4 to see which ones, if any, I keep. +1 TR. It's TR for oceans as well? Well, then I should get 3 more TR. Well, let's double check my TRs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. So that takes me to 26, +2 for my card. Yep, you're absolutely right. I didn't pay any of them. 1, 2, 3. Which means I'll get at least 3 more income for this round, but I've been losing some incomes over the last round. So thank you, Liminelli, as always. Saves the day. You save the planet. If I end up terraforming it. We will name it Liminelli. Okay, titanium mine I'm going to keep, because it costs steel and it generates titanium production finally. These others I'm just not going to keep. I lose too much. So I got to pay 3 to keep that 1 card. And I'm going to start by heating up the planet. Some more. I have 20, so I'm going to heat it up twice, getting 4 back. So that's 16. So I'll heat it up 2 more times. 1, 2. 1, 2. I gotta find a way to heat it up 1 more time. Maybe I can hit it with another asteroid. So I can play my trees card. How many earth tags do I have now? 1, 2, 3. It'll be 3 for that, 3 production. I'll think about that. Okay, we're talking about playing the Rad Chem Factory. This one. So it costs 8. I'm gonna pay 4. Steel. Lower energy by 1. Raise TR by 2. I already played that. You know what? I think I gotta take $2 away. I think that 1 and go down 2. I think I double dipped on that one. So I think I did take the TR for that, just not that last one. I'm 99% certain. Because no other card did I play ever give me the 2 TR. And so this is exactly where I should be for what I have on the board, plus this. It's all traceable. Just making sure nothing else gave me. Yep. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to breathe on Mars, but it's going to be warm, sunny with a chance of meteors. Titanium mine, it costs 7. and it increases my titanium production, finally. 10, 3 back. And I get titanium. Let's use my ability to draw 2 cards. Food factory, decrease plant production? No, thank you. This one lets me draw 2 cards. Nope, so I will sell these 2 cards. I will sell these 2 cards for 2 credits. And yeah, I need that 4% oxygen so I can play this trees card, and that's going to help a lot. So I'm going to pay 14 for the standard project here to hit the planet with an asteroid. I'm not the most loved corporation. That asteroid heats this planet up, which gives me another TR rating. And now that I'm at 4, I can play the trees. Cost 13. 10, 15 with 2 back. Generates a plant and 3 plant production. That was really, really helpful, or it's going to be very, very helpful. Miranda Resort. Do I want to do this? I want to pay 10 for 1, 2, 3 more production. I don't think so. I don't think I'll get it back. Well, I'm going to shove 8 over. I'm going to shove 12 over. Nope, I'm not going to. I'm going to hang on to this card and go into the next phase. So I'm on generation 9. All the energy becomes heat. I generate 10 more heat. I generate 11 more energy. I generate 4 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm generating half a forest per turn now. Generate 1 titanium and 4 steel. And then 34, 44, 53, 10, 20, 30, 40, 53 credits. Yeehaw. Okay. Draw my 4 cards. Ooh, goody. I got a lot of space cards, and I get to play them cheaper. Let's take a look. Import of advanced GHGs. That only costs me 7, and I generate 2 more heat income. I'll just stack them up here. This one costs me 5, or costs me 3 because it's a space card. I draw 2 cards. It's probably not worth paying that. I'm going to turn that one in. This one costs me 21, but I'll get $4 back. Raise my TR, get 4 plants, 3 microbes, and 2 animals. I don't have any plant or microbe and animal cards to make use of that, but I do like the TR and the plants, so I might keep that. Last one though, interstellar colony ship. Requires 5 science tags. Let's see if I have that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. I have 4. So I won't keep that card. It's just worth 4 victory points, but I won't keep it. So I'm paying 6 to keep those others. 10, get 4 back. Let's do some more damage to this planet. Heat it up. I have 24 I want to spend. 24 heat, which raises this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That gives me 1, 2, 3, but hitting this bonus spot gives me an ocean, which will raise this again. The ocean, I'm going to play here for 2 more titanium, because I have cards that I'm going to be playing this turn that cost titanium. Wow. So I'm going to really combo this card. It's a space card. My space cards cost me 2 less. So this costs 7. But I have titanium on my income board. So 3, 6, 7. To play that card to up my heat production by 2. thus making it 12.
Please log in.
Then the imported nitrogen, which costs 21. I will be paying 3, 6, then 15 regular credits, 10, 15. That's 21. Since it costs more than 20, I get 4 credits back. I'll take a 5 and make 1 change. And this comes into play. I get to raise my TR. I generate 4 plants, 5 and put 1 back. And 3 microbes and 2 animals, but I don't have any cards that take microbes and animals. I don't think. Nope. Okay. I might play this card here. Now that I have a lot of earth tags, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 earth tags. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this card this turn. Let's make some forests. 8. It takes 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, so bad. 8 to plant a forest. I want, 2 more plants. I'll place it there. The bonus for placing it there is 1 oxygen goes up and this goes up. And I get 2 plants, which now I have 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I will place another forest. Doing stuff now. Oh, here. And 2 more plants for bonus putting it there. Raises the oxygen. Raises this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oxygen's at 4. It's perfect. Okay. So this is the one I was holding on to. Miranda Resort. It costs 12. I will increase my production 1 step for each earth tag I have. Well, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had 5. Just double check that. I have so many cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. So I'll increase my so I'm paying 12 now, 10, 11, 12, but increasing my production by 5. That's 24. Okay. I still have some money. I can put out some more oceans. I can put out some more forests. So I think what I'll do is put out a forest. Oh. I'll pay to draw 2 cards, or just exhaust my AI to draw 2 cards. I'm at 4% oxygen. Of course, now I get a card that takes microbes. 36. Cost 36. Place an ocean tile and draw 2 cards and gain 5 plants, or add 4 animals to another card. Ocean, 2 cards, and 5 plants. Man. For 34. Because it's a space card, and 4 back would give me not enough to do something else with this card this turn. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to keep these cards for now and do some other stuff. Oh, I forgot about, in the solo game, you get an extra action because you don't use awards. The extra action is called, what was it called? Buffer gas. I can just pay 16 and move my TR rating up 1. Which is, it's kind of nice when you need it for getting to 63, but I think I'll use that as a last resort. I guess early game that'd be okay because you get money back after every round. I think late game that might be a last resort. So that being said, I'm going to place another forest. They cost 23. So I'll pay 25 and get 2 back. But since it costs more than 20, I get 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And place another forest. Here. Generating 2 more plants. Giving me 4 plants. So at least now my income next turn will generate 4 plants and I'll have another forest and repeat the cycle. I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 left. 18 is enough for another lake. I do need lakes out there. Oh, I placed a forest. Oxygen goes up. TR goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oxygen's at 5. Okay, just making sure all is right with the world being Mars. I have enough for an ocean.
System stable.
I should do it. 18, all in. Ocean goes here. A couple of plants. TR goes up. 2 plants. That gives me 6 plants. I think that's gonna do it for this turn. Yep. So we're going on to number 10. Undo this. All my energy becomes heat. I generate 12 heat. 10, 12. I generate 11 energy. I generate 4 plants, so I'll take 5 and 1 back. I generate 1 titanium. Generate 4, so I'll take 5 and put 1 back. Steel. And then, what is that? 43 plus 20 is 63, 67. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 6, 7. 67 credits. And I'm sure it's like bajillion, quadrillion dollars. A space program after all. Drawing 4 cards. Oh, that's nice. It's a water splitting plant. It costs 12, but I can use steel. And I spend 3 energy to raise the oxygen 1 step. So I'm keeping that one. Oh, I'll just leave them here again. Predators. See, this is one that requires animal tags. Remove 1 animal tag from any card and add it to this card. Requires 11% oxygen. We're not even close, so I'm not keeping that one. Lightning harvest. Everybody loves to ride the lightning. You have to have 3 science tags, which I do. Requires 3 science tags. Increase energy and money production 1 step each.
Incoming message.
11. I don't think I'm keeping that one this late game either. And then this one. Oh, this one has to be cold. Requires 20 degrees or warmer. No, this is good. I generate 2 plants and 1 money production, so that one I'll keep because I like the plants. So I'm paying 6 for these 2 cards. Discarding these. And I think I should start by drawing my 2 free cards per turn to see if there's anything else I want. Plantation, why yes. Requires 2 science tags. Place a greenery tile. Yup. And the Equatorial Magnetizer. Decrease my energy production 1 step to increase your terraforming rating 1 step, once per turn. Yes. For the rest of the game, I will be doing this once per turn. So that being the case, first thing I'm doing is playing the plantation for 15, spending 20, getting 5 back. It allows me to place a greenery tile. This greenery tile is going to go here to generate 2 more plants. And it raises the oxygen level by 1, which raises my rating by 1. So the game starts with 2 tiles here, and well, how it set up the solo game, I should have probably explained this at the beginning. You draw 4 cards from the top of the deck, and their costs are, this one costs 6. So the city tile went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the other one cost 11, call it, and it goes, or 6, it went backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it goes that way and tells you where to place the city tiles. The other cards tell you around the city where to place a bum forest tile that nobody gets to claim, and it's not worth any oxygen. So that's how those empty ones. The good news is it didn't cover. Oh, this one did, but this one didn't cover anything, so I didn't lose any of the bonuses for that or that. Okay. 11 for the nocturnal. Or do I want to do the water splitting plant? Yes. 12 for the water splitting plant. So, going to pay 10, 11, 12, because they're worth 2 each for a building that has that. Its ability is to exhaust it to spend 3 energy, spend 10 and get 7 back. To raise the oxygen 1 step. And then I get to raise my TR for raising oxygen. Then I will play this for 11, and it's a steel building. So 2, 4, plus 10 is 14, get 3 back, is 11. Equatorial magnetizer once per turn. Decrease my energy income by 1 and increase my TR by 1. I might make it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scooting now. I am scooting. Noctis farming. This costs 10. Ooh, wait, I better not play Noctis farming yet. I'm going to play this since I have the money. It costs me 34. I'm going to get some in return. I have a titanium, so let's do it. Cost me 34. Here's 3. Now it costs 31. 10, 20, 31. But since it costs so much money, I get 4 credits back. When I play it, I generate an ocean. That's fair. I will put said ocean here. Oh, that's not. Plant. 5, 6, 7, 8. For 5. Just checking. Checking costs. Okay, I'll put it here to generate 2 steel. And then up my rating for another ocean. And I draw 2 cards. And I gain 5 plants. That was a really good card. So before, well no, I say before I do this, I'm going to sell this for 1 credit because it's microbes and it's too late to start doing that. Sell this for 1 credit. I will show this card though. Special design. When I play this, the next card I play, this generation, I get a leniency of +2 or -2 requirement. It can be 2 degrees warmer, 2 degrees colder than the requirement of the card, or 2 or less oceans or oxygen, or so. It's kind of nice, but it's too late in the game for that. Selling that as well.
All systems active.
This is pretty much the same, but it's long-standing. All of my, every turn, my requirements are +2 or -2, so that's also good early game. I'll be selling that. Which leaves me with this Noctis farming I've been trying to play this whole generation. The kids are finally letting me do it. Go ahead, Grandpa. So it costs 10. 2, 4, 9, 10. I generate 2 plants and 1 income. So I'm up to 25 and I get 2 plants. So now I have 8 for a forest. I call it a forest. It's called a greenery tile. It's going to go here because it allows me to generate 2 more plants. And then I have 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. That raises oxygen, which raises my TR. And now it raises this, which raises my TR. And then I pay the 8 for another one. It's going to go, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, I need the plants. Here, raises the oxygen, which raises my TR, and gives me 2 plants. Gives me 7 plants. Oh, I have the ability to turn money. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It costs, it costs 23 for a forest. That's a lot. I think, I still have this to raise the temperature. I need to start getting my temperature production down. I will fully raise the temperature. So 20, get 4 back. And that goes up twice to temperature. TR goes up twice to 52. And now I will start using my power infrastructure. I don't need heat anymore. So I'll show this card again. I can once per turn spend this card, spend any amount of energy to gain that amount of money. So now all my surplus energy is going to be turned to money every turn. So I'm going to spend this card and 13 of my energy to turn it into 13 credits. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. Of course it costs 23. to play a forest. 2, 4, 6, 7. I do have enough for an ocean, though, at 18. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, I have 17. I was off by, it was 17, not. That's a 5, not a 10. Either way, I'm out of money. I'm out of things I can do. So, next generation, 11. I think I can do it, though. I think I can do it. The real question is, will Troy be able to beat me when he takes the seat? We're terraforming Mars. Probably. Generate. 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, need these singles for other stuff. 1 titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 4 plants. 10 energy. And the rating's 52 plus my 25 is 77. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had just enough in my hands. Wowzers. And no cards in my hand. I moved that up already. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of curiosity. Oh, I only have this turn. No, next turn. Since I used the prelude cards, let me show you this. Since I used the prelude cards, I only get 12 generations to reach 63. Instead of 14. Yeehaw. That's cool. Let's see if I can pull it off. No, not keeping that. It's not worth it. Artificial lake. Yes, keeping that all day. That will only cost me 15 minus a fewer here or there. Let's see here. Ooh, this one's really good. Terraforming Ganymede. Raise my TR for every Jovian tag I have, including this one. Let's see how many I have. 1. 1.
Force field is at full strength.
Wow, I really wish that would have been cooler. But it's going to raise it by 2, which I need really bad. Okay, I'm keeping those 2 cards for both these 3. Do I raise? Yeah. I put back the 1. I'm keeping these 3. I have to. 5 plus 4 is 9 to keep these cards. First thing I'm going to do, decrease my energy production by 1 and raise my TR by 1. Then I'm going to pay 3 energy, which takes me down to 7, to raise the oxygen by 1, raising my TR by 1. So that goes to 54. Use this to draw 2 cards. Neither of these have Jovian tags, so I will sell them for $2. I cannot believe I only have 1 Jovian tag. I'm going to triple check that. And that is now triple checked truth. That would have been such a good card. Well, I'm going to hang on to it to next round in case I get more. I will, however, play an artificial lake for 15. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get to place another lake. I need cards. I need Jovian tags. Yep. And I did not get one. Tardigrades. It's kind of funny in a lot of ways. All right. selling it for 1. Convert this energy into money and see what we can do. Start with the plants. Paying 8 for forest or a greenery tile. Might as well play it here. And I get 1 plant and 1 oxygen and 1 plant. Give me 4 plants. Okay. Plus 8. It will give me 2 plant production, which will take it to 6. I'll only get that once. Don't think it's worth it. And I'll lose 2 plants. I'll only get them back. There's no reason to play this card, so I'll sell it. It's all about what I have here now. So 23 is what it costs to put out a forestry tile. Could put 1 here and try to get another card. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. It's coming down to the wire. It at least still raises the oxygen level and my TR, so oxygen. Can I get a card? Jovian tag. No. It's those posers, you know, the decomposers. Sell it for 1. 23 again. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. For another. There is no spot near a card that I'm controlling. I can kind of work my way here. Oxygen goes up. Gotta hang on to this. Can I do it? Oh no. 18, huh? So what do I have? Do I have 36 left? 35, 6? I do. I can put 2 more oceans out, which will give me 6. Force 10. I can put 2 more oceans out, and should. So let's do that. 36. It's 35, 6. Placing 2 more oceans, so it'll just raise my TR by 2. Okay, I should be able to do it. Breathing a little easier now. I'll take 2 plants for this. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 credits to spend. I've used all my abilities. Oh man. Number 12. Last round. I have no excess energy. I generate a ridiculous amount of heat. 12. At least I'll have fully terraformed Mars in 12 rounds, though. That's a fact. I'm going to raise that oxygen. My income is 60, 85. So that's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. I get 4 of these. And I get 1 of these. And I get 4 plants. And I get 9 energy. And then I draw 4 cards. The last 4, well, the last 4 they're handing me for free. Not a single Jovian tag. This one says place an ocean. There are no more oceans. It's too expensive for 3 plants, I think. 14. 5, 8, yep, not keeping that. Let's see, this domed crater, max 7%. It has to be 7% or less oxygen, so I cannot play this card. This requires it to be pretty darn cold, negative 20 degrees maximum, not happening. The power plant is a very early card. Does me no good. Not keeping a single one of those. That was a bust. So let's start with my actions for the turn. First one I'll show here. I'm going to use this to gain X money where the energy... You know, before I do that, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to show you this one I've been using all game. Well, not all game, but close. Exhaust this to draw 2 cards. I'm going to do that right now. Jovian tags. No. Jovian tags? No. Sell them both for $1 each. Getting tags was not my... Well, since I don't see anywhere else I'm getting cards. Well, I bet I'm going to keep that, just in case. I will spend, for this one, I will spend 3 energy to generate 1 oxygen. 1, 2, 3. Generate 1 oxygen. That's taking me to 61. Well, I guess this will do it. This will do it. 33 minus 2, which is the space card, makes it 31. I'll get 1 TR for each Jovian tag I have, including this one, which will be 2. So 31. So that's 3, 6. So now I need another 25. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll raise my TR by 2. And then I will just buy, and max everything else out. So I'll just buy forests. 8 for a forest. Actually, I don't get that. Once the oxygen is maxed, it goes up by oxygen, temperature, and oceans. And once they're maxed, unfortunately, but what I will get is points for the surrounding the city. So I've got forest or 23. I'm just going to call it there. I'll call it there, and I officially challenge our good buddy Troy to see if he can get to 63 at the end, since it was 20 plus 4 back. Oh yeah, I'd get 4 back. You're right. I would get 4 back on that big spend, but I'm not going to spend the rest of my stuff. I just wanted to see. The goal for this was to see, could I get to 63 in 12 turns? I thought it was 14 turns, and I saw 2 turns ago that I only had 2 turns to go. But you're right, my corporation, Credit Corps, says if I have a card that, if I pay 20 or more for a card or a standard project, I will gain $4 back. So that's why I was getting that back all game. That's going to wrap up this boardroom meeting. I appreciate if you guys hung out today. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the chatter, some of the banter, some of my mix-ups and mess-ups. You probably would have done way better than I, but that's all right, as we bring you another Solo Play Monday, Terraforming Mars, at our boardroom meeting. See you guys at the next boardroom meeting.